Hey guys, welcome to the Noble Brian channel. Just wanted to let you in on some videos we're going to be doing and that are coming up for a Bible study series. Today is a Bible study introduction, and we're going to talk about some of the books in the Bible. We're going to talk about the 66 books of the canon, and then we're also going to talk about some of the other books that are mentioned in the Bible and used as deuterocanonical. This series will probably go maybe a year. Don't know. Depends on how much we talk about in each video, but today we're just going to be an introduction. So I wanted to kind of go through all the books and show you what's actually in the Bible because um, in my heart, I have really been trying to get the word out there and also just wanted even Christians to know what's in their Bible because many Christians actually don't even have the time or I guess the motivation to actually read for themselves and they take the opinions of others. So I know you guys will be amazed once you go from cover to cover on this Bible, and I'm here to help you. We're going to do a verse by verse teaching, and hopefully this will bless every one of you. So, what is the Bible? What are the books? So we have the Old Testament and the New Testament. It starts with Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. These are the first 5 books known as the Torah. And then we get through some of the history of the judges, starting with Joshua and then Judges, where Samson is in there, and then we get through Saul and David and some of the kings that reigned. Goes through to some of the poetic books, gets into Psalms, Proverbs, Song of Solomon, and then we get into the major and minor prophets. Now let me clear that up before we move on. The major prophets, it's only called major because the books are actually longer than the others. They're not, significant or more significant than the other prophets. So Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Daniel, those are considered the bigger books. Okay, so it starts off with those prophets. A lot of good stuff in those books, and we'll go over all that. And then we go into the minor prophets, which is the other 12, and then we move on to the New Testament. This is when Jesus came on the scene. And the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We'll go over that. Then we go into Acts, Romans, and then some of Paul's writings. And we'll finish up with James, Peter, John, Jude, and Revelation. All right, so it should be exciting. I don't want to make today's video too long, but we are going to concentrate on these verses in these books when we do go over it. Now, with that said, there are other books that I mentioned. The Apocrypha was included in the 1611 version of the King James, and also in plenty of other versions as well. I know the Catholic Bible, I think they have it as well, the Ethiopian Bible, and many others. So I think these books are important. We're not going to really dive into these too much. We might touch on some of them, like the Maccabees. It's a good historical book. It'll bring some knowledge and wisdom for us, and maybe some of these other ones. But the ones I really want to kind of bring into this Bible study, and you probably won't get it anywhere else in any other verse by verse teaching, is the book of Jasher and the book of Enoch. These books are really enlightening and they really open up your eyes to things that you won't see in the regular 66 books of the Bible. So we definitely will touch on the book of Jasher. The book of Enoch I will get into as well. So these are the books that are mentioned in the book of in our Bible. Okay, and these are some others that are also mentioned, but we won't go over those too much. So where is the book of Jasher mentioned? So Jasher is in Joshua 10:13 and in 2 Samuel 1:18. In Joshua 10:13 it says, "And the sun stood still and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher?" So you see right there in that verse, it talks about a book of Jasher. So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven and hasted not to go down about a whole day. And then in 2 Samuel, first chapter 18 verse. Also he bade them teach the children of Judah the use of the bow. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher. So again, they mention the book of Jasher in 2 Samuel. All right, and then we'll talk about the book of Enoch as well, because that's pretty significant, especially for future events. It's mentioned in Jude, chapter 1, 14 through 15. Jude has one chapter, of course, so it's verses 14 and 15. And then 2 Peter 2, 4. the 4th verse. So in Jude it says, "And Enoch also, the 7th from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints, to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them, for all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him." So we'll go over that and how that relates to the book of Enoch. And then 2 Peter 2:4, "For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into the chains of darkness, so be reserved unto judgment." All right. So these are kind of the books I'm going to go over in our Bible study. If you guys have any questions along the way, during any of these videos, please put them in the comments, and as soon as I get to them, I'll try to answer as many as I can in the next videos that I make. And hopefully you guys can keep it relevant to the current Bible study, so we don't move ahead, or we don't start asking questions that we've already answered. So hope you guys enjoy these videos that are coming up, and if you guys have questions, just let me know. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully this video has blessed you. If you guys want to support this ministry, please consider giving a donation at the link below. I will also include it in the description. Those of you that are already supporting the channel, I want to say thank you for helping to get the word of God out to all the nations.